Welcome back to Saca Las Velitas podcast, episode 11, episode 1-1. Right here, I'm Danny, and I'm right here with my co-host,
Erica Tinez.
We also got our little visitors back here, Cheech and Chong. The Cheech, you guys already seen him. We've had him up here for a while by himself. We got the Chong right here. He was finally finished today, so we figured we'd bring him on the show. Shout out to DZ Dolls for making us that doll right there. And then we also got Deadpool right here because of the Deadpool movie is going to be coming out. So, of course, we had to bring him on here, you know?
Yeah. And the camera doesn't know justice. These are huge.
Yeah.
We make it look small.
Yeah.
But they're super big.
Yeah, exactly. And then also, so speaking of like the Deadpool movie, right? Because that month's coming up. Mm-hmm. It's finally going to be July. Today's like the end of, we're almost at the end of June. So July is going to be like in a couple of days.
And hence to why I'm wearing the cancer sweater. Again,
Yeah.
I'm wearing it because we're in cancer season, but I get in the previous episodes I've worn it multiple times.
Yeah.
But you could also get this from Scorpion Tarot.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm wearing the Torta Magnet shirt. Oh shit, where'd it go? The Torta Magnet shirt. So you could also get it at Scorpion Tarot. We are coming out with shirts for the ladies too. They're not here yet, but we got something planned for the ladies too that you want to have a nice shirt, but you don't want to say Torta Magnet, right?
Right.
So we got something for the ladies coming through. So then, so speaking of July, are you excited about July?
Super excited.
Yeah.
Super excited. One, because it's my birthday month.
Yeah, it is.
Two, it's my oldest daughter's birthday month. But
Yep.
she's not a Cancer, she's a Leo. And we also have a LA trip coming up too.
Yes, I'm excited about that.
Super excited.
The LA trip is gonna be in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 weeks from today that we're filming. I'm not sure when we're gonna post this episode, but it's 2 weeks from today that we're filming.
Yes.
So I'm really excited about that. And then also, speaking of LA, we actually went to LA in April. It's just been a while that we recorded, so we haven't really been able to talk about it. But that was a pretty fun trip.
It was. I had a super great time.
Yeah.
Finally was able to, and we took our mom with us this time.
Yeah.
The whole family went, and the Airbnb from the vibes, everything was all perfect.
Yeah, it was fun, man. It was fun, and it was hella cool that our mom went too.
Yeah.
So it was like a little family trip. It was cool. It was a little getaway. Our mom definitely needed it too, huh?
Oh, definitely.
She especially like to drive, just to relax. She got to relax and stuff, and then got to go out there and chill. When we were out there, we went to Calaveras, right?
We did.
One of the nights.
We'll post a little bit of images from it.
Oh
if we
yeah.
can.
I'm gonna try to insert the clip. But yeah, it was fun, man. Shout out to the group chat. It was so much fun.
Hey, las influencias.
Yeah. So shout out to you guys. It was so much fun, man. Thank you guys. You guys always treat us so good when we go out there.
For sure.
So then, yeah. So okay. So another thing that's happening in July, is the new Deadpool movie. So have you ever seen the other two Deadpool movies?
I think I've watched the first one.
Oh, the first one.
very
Oh,
first
okay.
one.
Yeah. So me, I've seen both of them. I would say my favorite one was the first one, because you know how they say the original one's always better.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I think out of the two that I've seen so far, I think I like the part one. But overall, I do like Deadpool. Though. I'm a Deadpool fan.
I think I did watch this. Okay, the second one, is that the one where his body gets chopped up, and then the first thing that grows back are his legs, and it's like baby legs?
Oh yeah.
Okay, then I did watch the second one. Yeah, super freaking hilarious.
Yeah, that was a good scene. That was hella funny. Warning, guys. Spoiler warning. Well, we're not gonna spoil it, but yeah, that's a pretty funny scene.
Yeah.
Because on the first one, it was just one body part that got cut off, and then on that one, it was a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a good movie. But yeah, I'm excited about the third one is gonna come out. That one's gonna be here. I forgot exactly what day. But it looks like it's gonna be pretty good, especially because he's got Wolverine showing up on that one.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So it's gonna be Wolverine's gonna be in that one. And a lot of the other X-Men are gonna be on there, cameos and stuff. So like a lot of people that are into like comic books and all that, they're like, we're excited.
And I remember growing up, Wolverine was one of the most
Yeah.
common persons that were in a conversation in the house.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
like the toy action figures that you would want.
Yeah, and then also our brother, he last time he was on here, he was talking about the Deadpool movie too, and like the whole Wolverine thing. So yeah, all three of us, man, we're gonna have to go check out that movie for sure when it comes out.
Yeah.
And then also another thing too, speaking of Wolverine, we are gonna get a Wolverine doll this month. It's gonna be one this size right here too.
Oh, nice.
So hopefully that'll be here within maybe a couple weeks.
Nice.
Hopefully we get it before the movie comes out.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. And then also, so another thing about July is this freaking heat, man. This freaking
I'm
heat.
over it. It's
Yeah.
my favorite month, and it's my birthday month, and I love it. But this heat is ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it's been hot. It's been crazy hot.
there's been fires because of it. There's
Yeah.
there was an event at Willingham Park this last weekend, and I believe someone had an issue with like a heat stroke.
Oh,
I'm not sure the details or anything, but there was a lot of like circulation on the internet talking about that to like stay hydrated because it's getting crazy out there.
yeah. Yeah, it's bad. Like right now, we're recording this episode in the morning because it's so hot. Usually we record in the evening. But yeah, we had to like wake up early today and like you record everything on a Saturday morning. But yeah, man, it's been way too hot.
Yeah, and then I also want to, this is like not even on the plan to talk about, but I do want to mention that I do have eczema and I have psoriasis. So in the heat right now, it's not a good look for us. So shout out to all my ladies and men that are, you know, struggling with that. I know it sucks in the summer, but we always wear sweaters. If you ever see me wearing sweaters outside and it's hot, just know that I'm protecting my skin.
Yeah.
And I have to do that because of those things that I unfortunately have. But yeah. So shout out you guys because it's tough out here for us.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, ever since we were little, the you know her eczema has always been an issue. Like I always remember you telling me like since ever, like like oh my eczema's acting up, especially in the heat.
Yeah. But, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. So then also another thing too, this one could be good or bad about the heat is that if you're working out, it feels like your workout is extra strenuous because you're sweating a lot more just because of the heat, right?
Hell yeah. Hell, you don't need a bodysuit. Like,
Yeah.
usually a lot of people wear the sweatsuits to, like, work out.
Yeah.
You don't need it.
I know because usually like I've been working out, so I'll work out at the gym. Then from the gym, I drive home and I finish the workout here in the garage. Yeah. So that drive where I'm like in the heat driving home, oh, it's horrible.
And you know what? Previous episodes, he would shout me out like, dude, I would see her and she would motivate me, and I see her waking up hecka early. I'm gonna check myself right now. I have not been as active in the gym as I was, unfortunately. But this guy, every chance he gets, he's working out.
Yeah.
I'll be texting him. I'll be at work. He's like, oh, I'm over here, like, you know, working out and doing some arm work. He's at the gym. He comes home. He works out. His meal preps. Everything is on point. So shout out you because now it's him. It has flipped.
Trying to work on the gains. You know what I'm saying?
He's a gym rat now.
Yeah. No, because it's just it's crazy because like I just feel like our schedule is flipped.
Yes.
So like back then I was a little more busy. Didn't really have the time, and then now you're like now her schedule's pretty packed.
Yeah.
So then and I got a little more time because it's been slowing down for me. So, but yeah, man. But whoever's out there, whoever out there is working on your fitness goals, man, stick to it. Stick to it. Cause like for us, we had lit up some of the weight loss, fitness candles and stuff, right? And then we started getting some free gym equipment, like just given to us. So that motivated us. And then we also recently we lit one, and she came up on
elliptical.
On an elliptical.
And I was telling my whole family, I'm gonna invest in this. This is the one that I use the most at the gym. And I'm like looking at $400, $500 ellipticals, but I'm like, hey, it's a good investment, right? Yeah. And come to find out, we got a free one.
Yeah, free elliptical. So shout out to our neighbor for hooking us up with that.
For real, she's like right down the street.
Yeah. Like we literally just pushed it over here.
He pushed it. I just showed him where it was at.
Yeah, but yeah, it was cool. So cause I know that I use the treadmill more, but you right, you're more you like the elliptical more, right?
Yes.
So like it worked out perfect. Cause last time one of her coworkers gave us the treadmill, right? Mm-hmm. The treadmill. So like it's like cool. So now we both got like we can't drive to the gym, we can't make it to the gym. I got the treadmill right there, and she has the elliptical right there.
Yeah, there's literally no excuse. It's right there at our convenience.
Yeah.
So going back to our trip and that's coming up, we will be attending the live show of Brown Bag called the Brown Bag Boogie.
Yeah.
It's gonna be at the Novo, so we're gonna all from the group chat. We're all gonna meet up and hang out, and we're gonna sit there for the entire weekend. But I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Super freaking excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. Especially the way that the last trip went. Yeah.
And you know what? I don't know if you guys know this individual, but Duno kind of hinted of who might be opening for the show, and he did a little snippet of Baby Bash.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know if he's really gonna go because they haven't confirmed any artists, but they did give little hints, and that's the hint that I got. So hopefully they have good artists.
Yeah, and the last time we went to one of their live shows, it was lit. That's the one that we talked about on episode 2.
Mm-hmm.
That one right there, oh man, it was off the hook. It was off the hook.
I literally felt like the main character in that one.
Yeah.
In that show.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because it was her birthday trip last year.
Yeah.
So it's been it's already gonna be a whole year. What the hell?
Already.
Dang, that year went by fast, man.
Super quick.
But no, I'm excited though. I'm excited because especially like I said, the way that one went, I already know it's gonna be lit.
Yeah, and you know what? I take my girls with me all the time. Mm-hmm. Everywhere I go, I take them with me. They're like, like my little accessories. No, I'm just kidding. But this time, it's just gonna be me and my brother.
Yeah.
So I'm ready to turn the.
Hell yeah!
I'm ready to party. I'm ready to have a great time.
Cue the tequila. no, but yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. I can't wait. Can't wait to see everybody again. But yeah, and then and if you guys have any recommendations, like where we should go eat while we're out there, like before the show, after the show, the next day after the show, whatever. Leave the comments at the bottom. Let us know what coffee shops we should check out, because a lot of people have been sending me coffee shops where we already wrote down a few that we're gonna check out for sure. But if you guys got a different coffee shop, let me know. And just leave it in the comments, and we'll definitely check them out when we're out there.
Yeah, and hopefully we can vlog possibly. And make like a little mini vlog about it.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Yeah, and then real quick, so this is a side note regarding like the spirits. The last trip we went on in July, we went to one of the coffee shops. It was called
Tierra Mia.
Yeah, Tierra Mia Coffee. And then when we were out there, we saw a hummingbird. So the hummingbird, those of you that know us, hummingbirds mean a lot to us. So we saw a hummingbird at one of the coffee shops that we went out there. So that was pretty cool. That was just a little side note that we wanted to throw in about the trip.
That's so true.
Yeah. And it's crazy because she saw it first. Her and my niece saw it first, and then they started recording it. So I was like, oh shit. So I pulled out my phone, and then it still stayed there long enough for me to get a little quick video of it too. Yeah. But that was cool. Yeah. And that we saw that like the morning that we were driving back. So it was, it was kind of like a good sign. I feel like it was just, the spirits, saying hi to us, so shout out to spirits.
For sure.
But yeah, so any coffee shops you guys want us to check out while we're out there, let us know. Leave it in the comments.
So talking about summer, I want to see if anybody leave a comment on the bottom section. I want to ask Danny, what is your, like when you hear this song, you think about summer. If you're going to go cruise, what song are you bumping while cruising, while barbecuing, while at a pool party? What is your summer song go-to? Go-to summer song.
Okay, so this is a tough one because there's so many summer anthems out there. I might have to. Okay, so one, I can't deny. I would say Lil Rob for sure. Lil Rob Summer Nights.
Yep.
Because especially with the since you say cruising and all that, for sure. Because it just reminds me of like when I had the lowrider and we'd go out there cruising and stuff.
Good times.
Yeah, good times, man. Good times. So for sure, Lil Rob. But I have to say, when I was like long time ago, I remember being like in school and hearing the Will Smith "Summertime" song.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So that song, this I was just a kid back then. So that song I remember like hearing it on the radio. And I was like, oh, what song is this? Oh, this song's pretty cool. So then come to find out it was Will Smith, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, that sang it. I was like, well, I was more shocked about that.
Right.
And then so I feel like both of those kind of have like their own spot for me for sure.
Nice.
Just because like I said, the Fresh Prince one reminds me of my childhood, and then in the summer, and then the Lil Rob one reminds me of my lowrider, and like it just reminds me like of us going cruising and stuff like that.
Yes.
So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. What about you?
Okay. See, now that you've mentioned that, 'cause now my mind just went everywhere.
Yeah.
But my go-to summer song, and I think anybody can vouch for this, it's probably gonna be "Ain't No Fun."
Yeah.
While cruising, while barbecuing. I know it's super inappropriate.
Yeah.
I understand that, but that's a bop. That's a banger. Like everybody can sing it word for word.
Yeah.
People that I know. Unfortunately, but yeah, it's super inappropriate, but it's so dope.
Yeah, just don't let the kids listen to it.
Yeah, and if they do, just tell them not to repeat it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ain't No Fun.
Yeah.
But since you gave two, I want to give another one. This is I forgot the name of it. Anything that has to do with Pac.
Oh yeah. for
California
sure.
Love.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a good one.
Even I'm biased again, Nipsey.
Yeah.
But for sure, the Ain't No Fun would be the top one.
Yeah.
From all the artists. Yeah.
For sure. Just remember, guys, we're warning you. If you don't know what song we're talking about, don't put it on if your kids are around.
Yeah.
Wait till they're out of the room until you look it up.
Yeah.
But it's Ain't No Fun by what? By Snoop Dogg?
Snoop Dogg,
right?
Nate Dogg. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Snoop Dogg, Nate Dogg, and I think the Dog Pound. Yeah. Yeah, that is a good song. But speaking of music,
Yes.
right? So I know it's crazy right now because there's some music drama going on.
There
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. So it's like we don't like to speak on any kind of drama.
Yeah.
We don't like to speak on any kind of beef, but it's so much that we're like, you know what? We should probably talk about it, right?
Yeah.
So it's between Drake and
Kendrick Lamar.
so it's kind of getting out of hand, man. It's kind of getting out of hand, right?
Yeah.
So when it starts to get too much out of hand, that's what makes people not want to speak on it because you're like, damn, okay, we're just, it's probably gonna get worse, right? But just from like a fan point of view or like, just a music point of view, who would you pick a side if you had to?
Okay. It's crazy because everybody knows my brother is a Drake fan.
Yeah.
Drake, we cannot take his talent away from him. I listen to him. I can go bar for bar, but Kendrick,
Yeah.
if I had to choose a side, I would definitely side with Kendrick
Yeah. Yeah.
on some Cali shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a hard topic to talk about.
Yeah.
Because obviously we're not gonna be biased and be like, oh, it's because he's from Cali, because we also listen to Drake.
Yeah.
But I know this was a tough one for Danny.
Yeah, it's a tough one, man, for sure.
Cause I know he can't pick. You
Yeah.
know? But I will say this much. I talked about cruising a little bit earlier. Here in Sacramento, I attended the Back to Broadway, and every other car was bumping Not Like Us.
Mm-hmm.
It almost felt wrong to play anything else in the car other than Not Like Us
Mm-hmm.
in that event. So yeah.
Yeah, I remember you guys telling me that.
Yeah. I even told him I had my phone on shuffle, and obviously I have Drake songs on there. It almost felt illegal to keep letting it play.
Yeah, I know.
And maybe I'm just like, oh, I don't want people to. But no, it really feels like I have to pick a side.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, and it sucks.
Yeah. No, it really does feel like that. Cause seriously, right now, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like when she told me about that, like she went cruising and every other car was bumping that. I was like, oh damn, it's pretty crazy. Like me, again, I probably wouldn't pick a side, or it's difficult because I've always been a Drake fan, but then I'm also from Cali, so it's like that's why I'm like, okay, I like Kendrick and everything, especially like all the artists that are especially all the artists that are supporting him. So it's like I obviously support all those artists as well. So it's really tough, being from Cali and then also being a Drake fan. So I'm gonna just probably stay neutral on it, just because it's like both sides to me. It's like, oh, it's tough. I can't even decide. I rather just not even try to decide.
Yeah. And I even told my brother, I was like, you know what? Let's talk about it, even though we're not music based and stuff like that. But in the family, we do have a hip hop head, which is my other brother. Philly.
Yeah. Shout out Philly.
Yeah, but also me, I love rap.
Yeah.
I'm not a hip hop head like him.
Yeah.
But I listen to a country rap, Spanish, banda, corridos, everything. But this thing even caught my kids' attention.
Yeah, it really did.
My little one, Evelyn, she can word for word, bar for bar, sing Euphoria or rap Euphoria and Not Like Us from Kendrick.
Yeah. Which
is crazy because she's 10.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we have to talk about it just because, you know, and we're not picking sides. But yeah, just because it's like it hit everybody. Everybody was talking about it. I told my brother, let's just mention it. We're not necessarily picking sides,
Yeah.
but just to let you guys know that we're cool kids.
Yeah.
We're talking about it.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, just to let you guys know that we're kind of up on the times, you know, we're kind of up on current events.
A little bit, you know,
we're-
some light.
Yeah, it's like who said what about wood?
What?
But yeah, yeah, that's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
like it's definitely hella hard to pick a side.
For
you know,
sure.
especially us being from Cali is it makes it even more hard. You know. Yeah, but you know what's crazy? It's crazy when like, you know, since these are two famous people. You know, I feel that a lot of times when you're famous or when you're well known or when you're doing something really good or when you're really good at something that you do, you're an easy target for people to hate on you.
Absolutely.
You know, for people to hate on you, for people to talk about you, for people to they see that you're doing good and they'll try to come up and they'll try to humble you. You know what I mean?
100%.
It's like you're just doing, you know, like I'm gonna use my business as an example, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my business it's pretty well known. All three of my businesses are pretty well known. So I feel a lot of times that when I'm around certain people, I feel that you know, I'm just being myself, you know. My online personality is one thing because that makes me money. The online personality helps me get sales, helps me get money, helps me you know, that's how I pay my bills. But when I'm with other people, I'm not really like that. But then people don't see it like that. So I feel that a lot of times people will try to go out of their way to humble me, right?
100%.
So if I'm on like my level is like way down here, right? So I could just imagine being on Drake's level or being on Kendrick's level, you know. For example, this is just an example, you know, like Drake, you know, he started off as a child actor, you know? So it's like, you know, as much as people want to make fun of him about he was a child actor, it's like he was still on TV. He was still famous.
Yeah.
So that fame, him being on TV, him being known, the fact that people even know his name, made him an easy target for people to go after him, you know?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I feel like a lot of it's not that, you know, we want to say regular people because it's not, you know, but it's like people that don't have a business, people that don't have a following right now in this day and age. If you don't have a following, you're nothing, you know, let's be honest, that it kind of sucks, but that's just what it is. And because they see that you have a lot of followers, because they see that you have a business or whatever, they are like, oh, I know this guy from high school. I know this person from here. I know this person from... And they try to humble you.
Yeah.
They try to either like one up you. They try to be like, oh, he ain't even like that, or like, who's this guy or girl? Almost try to make fun too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like even though we're small, you know, my brother and I, people will watch us just to talk mess.
Yeah.
You know, it could be family, it could be whatever. But it's like, imagine if we were bigger.
Yeah.
Imagine it's an easier target, and we're little, we're nobody, you know, but I can only imagine how hard and difficult it is for people that have made it and have this type of drama or have this type of ojo, you know?
Yeah.
So it's really unfortunate, you know, but...
Yeah, and that's true. And speaking of ojo, that's why, you know, we always got to stay protected, you know, because it's like, for example, you know, there's people, again, how you just said, there's people that don't even like us, but they'll watch the podcast just so that they could go back and say something about us, about, you know, about the podcast or about what we said.
Yeah.
So it's like, but, you know, it's like cool. Like, we know the haters are watching, you know, we know they're mad about whatever, you know, but it's like, again, this is how we pay our bills. So it's like, we're not really going to stop. Like, you know.
Exactly. Because, I mean, let's be real. I'll be very transparent. I've gotten phone calls like, what do you think you're doing? Or, oh, you think you're all that and this and that. And it's like, thank you for the watch. Thank you for the view.
For sure.
Thank you for paying my bill this month.
For sure.
You know, and it's like, it could never be a, hey, I'm a follow, I'm a support.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we're not cool like that, but if I can help out someone from my childhood or something, I got you.
Yeah.
You know? So,
yeah.
But we see you.
Yeah, exactly, dude. And exactly. And it's like, you know, people that do that, they'll be quick to judge, but they'll never say, oh, you know what? Did you pay your phone bill this month? Here, let me go ahead and cash you out real quick so you can pay that real quick. You know, so it's like us doing this is how we pay our bills. Like, you know, like with my other businesses, and we're back. Hey, sorry about that, guys. So as soon as we started talking about the haters sending the ojo, the camera cut out. So we had to fix everything real quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, see, I'm telling you, see, that's what I was saying. Like,
Stop it.
yeah, stop it, you son of a beast. But yeah, it's like we were just talking about that. Like, you know how people they'll watch you and they see you doing good and they send in their bad vibes. Like the camera literally died as we're talking about that.
Literally.
That's why usually whenever we record an episode, we always have our you know our Ojo protection candles lit. You know, but you know it's crazy because it's like I was saying before the camera cut out. People will see you doing good, you know, and they'll just hate on you. They'll look for a way to, like I said, try to humble you or try to make you feel bad about what you're doing, not knowing that it's like this is literally how we pay our bills, you know. So it's like you know you kind of have to look at it like, okay, you know what? What's more important? What's more important? Me paying my bills on time, me having money to provide for the family, or me caring about what this person thinks? You know?
Absolutely. Anytime you question or anybody makes you question what you're doing to sustain your family, to support your family, they're not your friends.
Yeah, exactly.
You never question. Trust your intuition, and if you present a business idea to a friend and they're like, "Girl, that's doing too much," or you know what, bro, don't even do it. It's not even worth it. Everybody's doing it.
Yep.
You know what? They're not your friends.
Yeah.
But if you talk to a person that has their business, if you talk to someone that has made it, they're going to tell you, keep doing it.
Yeah.
Keep doing it. Invest in yourself. And other people will not understand. This is not a conversation to have with that person.
Yeah. And, and sometimes it could even be the person that you're dating, Like, for example, that's why I don't really date like that, because it's like, I know the kind of stuff that I have to post for my business. And I know there's certain things that I have to do for my business. Because, again, that's how I pay my bills. And it's like, I don't want to always have to worry about that. I don't want to always have to worry that I'm going to get questioned about something or that I'm going to get something thrown in my face. Like, oh, why'd you say that? Or why'd you post this? It's like, instead of dealing with all that, I rather just, what? My business comes first. I'll worry about dating, some other time,
100%. And I support it too. I'm also not dating because it's like, we do what we do. We are in quote unquote entertainers, right? We put up this, we're not being fake. This is us. But at the same time, it's like, don't question every little thing that we do.
Yeah.
And if you have questions, leave it in the comment section below.
Yeah, exactly.
But other than that, it's like, don't take us too serious.
Yeah.
If you know us in person, that speaks more about us than this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's because a lot of times also people will see like what we say or what we post, because it's business. We have to do that. And then they'll go try to do something and then they'll blame it on, oh, well, you said this. Oh, well, you did that. Or they'll be mad at you and you're like, what? Like they don't understand. Like when we say funny stuff, we're on the clock. Like when we post funny stuff, we're on the clock. Like that's literally our job. It's like when you go to your job and you clock in and you got to do certain things. You got to put on your customer service voice. Well, we put on our fuckery voice, like we got to fucking, bring out the jokes, you know what I'm saying? Because if the customers, for example, if they're not entertained, if they see us as boring, they might not want to buy from like our table, exactly. from our shop, like when we're at a pop-up and they walk up to our table and we're sitting there boring, we look boring or we look like not approachable. We might not make no sales,
100%. Yeah. And it's like I said, we're not fake. This is our personality. We're hilarious. If you've ever hung out with us, there is not a dull moment ever.
Yeah.
Whether we're sober, whether we're faded, whether we're jokesters. We make raunchy jokes. We make, but in that same sentence and in that same breath, we can get really real at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, we're not going to have to walk on eggshells to make you feel better.
Yeah, exactly.
To make you comfortable. Because I'm so tired of, I have to worry about your triggers. Yeah. It's like, who's thinking about mine or his? It's like, we're going to do what this is, like I said, don't take us too serious when it comes onto social media, because at the end of the day, like he said, we're clocked in.
Yeah, exactly.
One day I can quote, a quote of Nelson Mandela, right? And then the next one I could be like, BZ's ain't, and it's like, it's a full on circle.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like I said, when we're posting funny stuff, we're on the clock. Because like I said, a lot of times, when people see you doing good, especially if if you have to be kind of outgoing like that when you're on the clock, they'll look for a way to try to humble you. You know, they'll look for a way to make you feel bad about what you do. But again, you know, it's like this is how we pay our bills. If you know, that's not going to change. Like no matter what, that's not going to change. Whatever pays the bills, that comes first.
Absolutely.
Moving on to the next topic. So, staying on the summer topic, what would you say it would be like the perfect summer night, like the ideal summer night? And this could be, you know, you by yourself, or you with the kids, or you with a date.
Okay. So me, I'm never by myself, so I'm always with my kids. So me with my kids, a perfect summer night. So a perfect summer night would be with my girls. And what I've been doing lately is when I think summer, I think Sundays. For some reason, they just go together. So every Sunday I have been taking the girls out to watch like a movie in the theater. After that, we go cruising. We get on the freeway, we roll the windows down and just listen to whatever music, whether it be oldies, rock, banda, and then go cruising in Old Sacramento.
Yep.
9 times out of 10 in the summer, every Sunday there's lowriders out cruising and doing their thing. So that would be a ideal summer night for me.
Yeah, true. The lowrider part, cruising on Sundays, I feel that because when I had the lowrider, that's what I did on Sundays. So yeah, that is the perfect way to freaking spend. Same thing. I socialize. I mean, I associate Sundays with summer. You know. So yeah, that's pretty tight. That's pretty tight, and that's true. I always see you guys every Sunday. You guys are out there.
Yeah.
For me, I would say if I still had my lowrider, for sure, every Sunday, I would bring it out, take it out there, go cruising. Me, on the other hand, I'm by myself a lot.
Yeah.
So I would say probably, like if I got to clear my mind, I'll probably like go to the river, go walk a little bit. If I'm with someone, I might go to the river too and probably drink a little bit over there, probably do something fun like that. Or probably just chill like out, anywhere that's like a little bit outdoor, even if it's like right here in the backyard.
Yeah. Just
outside, get that wind, get that breeze. Just somewhere outdoors. As long as there's shade, because it gets hot here. But yeah, so just anything that has to do with like maybe outdoors, and then probably drink a little bit while I'm out there.
Yeah, for sure. And I know a lot of people like to barbecue in the summer. I don't.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't. It's too hot. Like I'd rather order some takeout or something, but not be out there. And I hate seeing someone barbecuing in this heat when it's super hot.
Yeah, that's true. And you know what else is another nice thing? For summer, like I don't really do this a lot, but I know that it's a popular thing in the summer. Going to the movies because the movies have the AC on.
Yes.
So when it's super hot outdoors, go to the movies, with your family, with the kids, with the partner, and you'll be in there with the AC.
Yeah.
Because I know, like back when I was like in high school, we'd go to a group of friends would just go to the movies and we'd be in there in the AC.
Yeah.
Or like even like in the mall, but for sure the end of scene,
Yeah. The last movie that we went to go see was Inside Out 2.
Oh, what?
Oh my goodness.
What? How was it?
Such a great movie.
What?
It definitely made me cry, but then again, I'm a crybaby. Oh, I have a necklace. Shout out Melanie Martinez, my little one. Evelyn loves her, #1 fan. I have a crybaby necklace. But Inside Out for sure hit a soft spot. And it helps explain emotion. I'm sure whoever has seen it understands it has a new emotion for like a preteen teenager.
Yeah.
Which I'm dealing with right now. I have a high schooler now. Fuck. Yeah. Anxiety. Anxiety gets introduced and it's really relatable.
Yeah.
It's a soft spot for sure to talk about. And sometimes as parents we can't explain what anxiety means.
Yeah.
Even though we deal with it, we sometimes we can't articulate the right words to explain to our children to understand what it is. And this movie depicts it so perfectly. And I don't want to say it dumbs it down because that's an ugly word to say it, but it kind of dumbs it down for like a baby or like a child. I dumb it down, it sounds horrible, but it makes it simple, But yeah, it's a really good movie. I suggest everybody should watch it.
Yeah.
It's an animated movie, but it's really, really good.
So you heard it here, guys. She definitely recommends it.
Inside Out too, yes. But definitely watch the first one.
Yeah.
Inside Out, and then watch the second one.
Yeah, I haven't seen the second one yet, but I watched the first one, and I have to admit, the one I identify with the most is anger. for sure, for sure. I could see where he's coming from.
Yeah.
That reminds me of me. I actually used to have a little stuffed doll of Anger, at the Disney store. I think it was. I forgot what store, but like, I went and got the little big old little stuffed Anger. But yeah, so I'm definitely gonna have to check that one out though. I haven't checked out part two.
Yes, and going back to like the spending your summer nights there.
Yeah.
There was a lot of kids, a lot of high schoolers, a lot of chilling in there. You know, because it's there's AC and it's hot outside.
Yeah.
So I see that they're still doing that.
Yeah.
You know, even though we're grown and we also did that when we were younger.
Yeah.
The kids are still doing that today, and yeah, so that's pretty dope to see.
Tight. Yeah, so so again, guys, in the summer, if you're trying to stay out of the heat, go to the movies when it's 100 degrees outside, but they can have that AC in there.
Yeah.
And then a lot of times too, nowadays a lot of theaters have adult beverages, you know what I mean?
They do.
and also you can drink yours before you go in there and then get some in there,
Yeah.
But dang, so besides Inside Out 2, have you seen any other new movies in the theater?
Not new movies. I did go and watch a fandom movie of South Park.
Oh, what?
So the South Park movie, I took my I know, super inappropriate for kids, but my oldest daughter loves South Park.
What?
She, Cartman, I forget the names, but
Yeah.
So they did a screening. It was only a 2-day event. And it was on a Sunday, so I took my girls to go see it.
Oh, tight.
Like I said, super inappropriate, but really, really funny. And it was hot, so we went to the movie theater.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
perfect. Real quick side note. Speaking of Cartman, so these dolls right here, the little mystery which is over here. He didn't fit right here with these two because we wanted to show off Chong right here, Tommy Chong. But they're a little bit modeled after Cartman, like the way his body is.
The shape, yeah.
So they're a little bit modeled after that. So yeah, because his shape is pretty funny and he's pretty funny. But yeah, that's tight.
Oh, yeah. It was a old movie, but they replayed it because of the anniversary.
Yeah.
But it was cool.
Yeah. Cool. So I haven't seen any new movies recently, but I'm definitely looking forward to again the Deadpool one. Really looking forward to that one. I remember when I saw the very first one, I saw it in the theater. It was pretty fun. But yeah, for sure, the next one that I know for sure I'm gonna go watch is Deadpool for sure.
Yeah. You know what? They're we're talking about summer, but Beetlejuice is coming out.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm excited about that one.
I'm not too excited about it. If I'm being honest, I feel like they're gonna mess it up.
Yeah. I kind of do have that feeling, but
I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Because I'm super excited because they're bringing it, back to this generation.
Yeah.
But because like the OGs are like, oh, they're gonna mess it up.
Yeah.
They're gonna mess it up. But at the same time, it's like, I bet que.
Yeah, because a lot of times when they bring back old movies like that to bring a sequel, it's not the same. That's kind of how I feel about the new Bad Boys movie. I have not gone to see it. Yeah, and it's for the same reason.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I don't want to go in the theater and then be disappointed. I really just wait till it comes out like on streaming or something, check it out, and then if I'm disappointed, I won't be that disappointed.
But you know what? The Bad Boys movie has been getting a lot of good reviews.
Yeah, I gotta see that. Yeah,
so that's fair to say that maybe this one would be good to watch it in the movie theater because of the action and stuff.
Yeah.
But I get why you'd be like, oh, I don't want to, because he was. I remember.
Yeah.
Bad Boys, that was his thing.
Yeah.
Like it was anything that had to do with Will Smith. Not to put him on the spot, but that was him. You know.
Yeah.
So, I haven't watched it, but I want to watch it.
Yeah, one thing that I did like about the previous one, which was Bad Boys 3, was that they had Latinos in there. They had I can't remember if they went to Mexico. I think it was Mexico. But and then his son was Mexican. Because he had the son. Will Smith had the son with the lady.
Yes.
So it's awesome that they included Latinos in there. That was pretty tight. And then I seen a lot of ladies posting about that actor too. I can't remember his name right now. When I edit this, I'm gonna put his name up here. But so that actor is getting a lot of love from the ladies right now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. So that one was pretty good. But yeah, I haven't seen this new one, Part 4. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make time. I'm gonna force my kids to watch it so they can come and watch it with me.
Yeah.
At the movie theater. But yeah.
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 Cool. And then so let me see. So one more thing. We just want to shout out, our sponsor, Scorpion Tarot. He's the one that hooked us up with these candles right here. He also hooked us up with this coffee.
Oh.
No, actually, she hooked us up with this coffee. but she hooked us up with this coffee, and then, which is shout out Erica. And then Scorpion Tarot hooks us up with these candles right here. So we got the Torta Magnet and Torta Love, and then the Money Candle and the Abre Caminos candle. So the Money Candle and Abre Caminos candle, again, that's like a staple for anything that has to do with business. So we hadn't recorded in a long time, so we definitely got to bring out those two candles.
Yeah.
Because, we got to keep the business going, The Torta Magnet and Torta Love, those are just, we just figure they're kind of funny. And, a lot of people have been ordering them. They don't really want them to light them. They just want to put it like in their office, or like they want to show it to the friends, or they want to put it next to their car, like maybe at a car show or something like that. And then also we got the shirts, but we are gonna have some candles like that are for the ladies. So we're not gonna say the names yet, but she's the one that gave me the idea for the names, because when I posted it, a lot of the ladies were like, "Hey, I like what the candle says, but." They're like, I don't want it to say Torta Magnet because I am the torta,
Right.
So they were like, come up with something for the ladies. So then I was like, okay, cool. So then I asked her, hey, what should we come out for the ladies? And she gave me really good ideas. So the next episode, we're going to have those candles here too. And we're also going to have merch for those too. So make sure you guys check it out.
Yeah. These are so hilarious.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are like, oh, that's so degrading. No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
Yeah, it's just funny, man. It's a joke, like we do not body shame. We don't
At all.
fucking.
I mean, come on now.
Yeah, like we just over here trying to make people laugh. That's it. If you laughed and then you scrolled, we did it.
Yeah.
We did it for the day,
Yes.
We did our good deed for the day.
Yeah.
And then again, our other sponsor, which is DZ Dolls, he made us this Tommy Chong right here. He already had made us Cheech, but now we got the pair. And then he's also working on making us Wolverine, because Wolverine's going to be in the Deadpool movie. So hopefully it's done by the next episode, and hopefully it's done before the Deadpool and Wolverine movie comes out. But yeah, so that'll be the next doll. Then he's also working on, making us a few, Mexican legends. I don't want to say who those characters are yet until we have them, but those are going to be some pretty good dolls too.
I'm so ready to see them.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah. So talented.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, that literally was just a ball of, what is it called?
A yarn.
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 And it's like, it becomes that. Like,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, so cool. So I think that pretty much wraps it up, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, it's been a few months since we recorded.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, a lot of stuff's been happening. But we're glad to be back, and we're gonna see you guys in LA in 2 weeks from today.
I'm so excited.
So the weekend of the 13th and the 14th, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're gonna be there for that weekend. Like I said, shout out to everybody out there. You guys know who you are. We'll be out there. You guys always show us so much love. Cool. Any last words before we log out?
Follow me on Instagram.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Erica_Tinez.
Yeah, guys. So make sure you guys follow her on there, add her on there.
And also follow Saca las Velitas.
Yeah, and follow us, Saca las Velitas, which is our podcast page. And then follow our sponsors, Scorpion Tarot, and then DZ Dolls. And then, look for us on TikTok too.
Yes, TikTok for sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I think that's about wraps it up, no?
Yep.
Cool. All right, guys. Have a good one.
Bye.